LED drop light for $26.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, currently our skies are mostly cloudy. We have winds out of the south at anywhere from 13 to 20 miles per hour and gusting up to 31 miles per hour. Now for your forecast, mostly sunny with a high near 77 degrees. Southerly winds 13 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 31 miles per hour. Skies will be mostly cloudy tonight with low temperature around 54 degrees. Southerly winds continue 10 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, skies will be mostly cloudy. We'll have a high temperature near 82 degrees. We'll be breezy with southwesterly winds 14 to 24 miles per hour with gusts as high as 41 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, we have a chance of rain showers before midnight. Then a chance of rain showers and sleet between midnight and 3 a.m. Then a chance of sleet after 3 a.m. Some thunder is also possible. Chance of precipitation tomorrow night is 30% with mostly cloudy skies. Our low temperature will be around 27 degrees. Will be blustery with southwesterly winds anywhere from 13 to 23 miles per hour, becoming northwesterly during tomorrow evening. Winds could gust as high as 36 miles per hour, and our wind chill value Tuesday night will be as low as 17 degrees. Winds will be sunny, but our high temperature will only be near 41 degrees. Will be breezy with a northwesterly wind 14 to 24 miles per hour, and those winds may gust as high as 36 miles per hour. Skies should be mostly clear Wednesday night, low temperature around 21 degrees. Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high near 49. Thursday night, we expect partly cloudy skies with low temperature around 29 degrees. Then Friday should be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 59. Friday night will be mostly clear with low around 39 degrees. Then Saturday, we're back to sunny skies with a high temperature near 68 degrees. Saturday night will be mostly clear with low around 49. And Sunday, mostly sunny, and our high temperature will be near 71 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Although sometimes it is easier, remaining oblivious to what is going on around you probably isn't always the best route. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Living with blinders gives us all a very narrow perspective. It does me no good to close my eyes, ears, or mind to those whose perspective opposes mine. I'm certainly not suggesting that listening to the charismatic leader of an animal rights activist group is something I enjoy or look forward to, but I do believe that knowledge is power. If I am reactionary and accusatory without listening to the total message, then I'm doing myself and my industry a disservice. It amazes me that there are still people in the ag industry who find fault with news organizations that seek out interviews with the leadership of groups like HSUS. Some believe that those of us who make an effort to keep readers, listeners, or viewers abreast of the various campaigns being waged against animal owners in the country and beyond are playing into the hands of groups like HSUS. I not only encourage the reporters who work for me to be fair-minded and to cover every angle of a story, I insist upon it. I'm a firm believer that a good journalist covers the entire story, allowing the consumer of that news to reach his or her own conclusion based on the information presented. Without that balance, you are not a credible news source. It would be naive and quite frankly insincere for American agriculture to claim it is entirely without fault. There are bad actors among us whose practices we should not defend. Let's work together, be more proactive and not so reactive, and do the right thing on our farms every day. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress? Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? The earth really needs them to hoof it. The environment is always the best excuse. Find your out and opt in to Cutting Carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. Brought to you by WildAid.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Direct cash cattle trade is sluggish and cash hogs are mixed. Hello, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Cash cattle country is off to its usual quiet start on Monday with no bids or asking prices on the table. Last week, cash business started to develop just before the noon hour on Friday, and it continued through the afternoon, with Southern live deals marked at mostly $183, $3 higher than the previous week. Northern dress sales had a full range of $283 to $293, $4 higher than the week prior. Boxed beef was higher at midday, with choice up $1.45 at $302.06 and select up $181 at $288.12. According to the Missouri Weekly Cattle Auction Summary, feeders across the state sold $2 to $8 higher last week, with another big run at the barns. USDA says the Joplin Regional Stockyards broke their one-day all-time record volume again after doing so just a few weeks before. Demand remains very good across the state as buyers continue to pay more each week for cattle. Medium and large one feeder steers 600 to 649 pounds brought 250 to 310. Medium and large one feeder heifers 650 to 699 pounds sold for 225 to 271. Cash hogs were mixed at midday with very light opening negotiated movement at the major direct markets. It looks like some buyers have started the week in need of some near-term market-ready numbers, and if the past few weeks are any indication, the higher bids and increased movement at the major direct markets might not get underway until midweek. Weather could cause movement issues in some areas on Wednesday, and the USDA's monthly cold storage report, delayed by technical issues on Friday, is out later this afternoon at 3 Eastern, 2 Central. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down $1.50 with a base range of $69 to $72. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets were trending $5 higher at $55. Slaughter sows were $3 higher at $42 to $45. Boars were marked at $15. At Illinois, slaughter sows are up $1 at $39 to $51. Barrows and gilts were mostly steady at $37 to $47. Boars are priced at $8 to $25. Pork values were steady to higher at midday, up $2.32 at $93.48. I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Stanley Ray Barton, age 74 of Bixby, passed away Thursday, February 22nd. Funeral services for Stanley Barton will be Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Stanley Barton will be this evening from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel. Burial will be in the Turner Cemetery. And all arrangements for Stanley Ray Barton of Bixby are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum. William Chuck Charles Asher, age 73 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, February 21st. Funeral services for Chuck Asher will be Saturday, March 2nd at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Chuck Asher will be from 11 a.m. until service time at 1 on Saturday, March 2nd at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Egger Cemetery, and all arrangements for William Chuck Charles Asher of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. At the special Salem Memorial Hospital Board meeting held Sunday, after new board member Karen Brown was sworn in, the board discussed the Dancing with the Salem Stars event, thanking all the staff, the foundation, dancers, sponsors, and the volunteers that made it possible. The board initially discussed in open session upon a motion by Zach Moser to declare the office of the chairman vacant and open for a replacement. After much discussion in open session about the direction of the board and the financial situation of the hospital, the board went into closed session where Chairman Ray Bruno resigned his position. In open session, the board chose Mike Swires to take over as chairman, Wanda Tatum as vice chairman, and Karen Brown as the secretary until after the April election. The meeting was then adjourned. Saturday night at the Salem High School gym, the return of the SMH Dancing with the Salem Stars was held in front of an enthusiastic crowd. This year's winner was Rosalie Wright and Cameron Greener, with the team of Brett Capps and Shelley Bland taking second. The judges' honorable mention went to Tierra Lewis and Skidder Lewis, and the People's Choice Award went to April Greener and Caleb Shepard. Congratulations to all the winners, and a huge thank you goes out to the dancers who participated in the competition and the Salem Academy of Dance young dancers for their routines. Court warming was held last Friday night at Salem High School gym in front of a large crowd between the Salem JV and the varsity boys basketball games. The court warming king was Wyatt Martin, with Neely Leathers selected as the court warming queen. Congratulations to these young people and the entire court warming court. The Salem varsity and JV Scholar Bowl teams participated in the SCA tournament. The varsity team took third place in the SCA play as Marshall White took first place overall, and Roy Doms finished seventh in individual scoring. The varsity team is comprised of Roy Doms, Eli Brockensick, Carter Foster, Marshall White, and Preston Duncan. The Salem JV Scholar Bowl captured second place in the SCA play as Noah Geisher took fourth place in individual scoring. The JV team is made up of Noah Foster, Noah Geisher, Hayden Shaw, Emmett Hedrick, and William Garner. Congratulations, Tigers! The Salem Police Department released these reports for the dates of February 3rd through February 16th. There were a total of 196 calls for service. Officers with the Salem Police Department conducted 11 traffic stops for various traffic violations, with 3 resulting in a summons or arrest. Officers conducted 2 traffic accident investigations along with 16 informational reports. Of the calls for service and traffic stops, these reports were generated. On Monday, February 5th, at approximately 10 o'clock in the evening, officers located a female subject who had an active probation warrant for the delivery of a controlled substance. The subject was identified as 33-year-old Courtney Mendenhall of Salem, who was arrested and incarcerated at Denton County Jail with a bond of $2,000 cash or professional surety. The next day, on Tuesday, February 6th, about 10 o'clock in the evening, officers located a male subject who had active probation and parole absconder warrants. The subject was identified as 40-year-old Scott Coomer of Salem, who was arrested and incarcerated at Denton County Jail with no bond. On Wednesday, February 7th, at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon, officers located a male subject who had active warrants for his arrest through the Denton County Sheriff's Office. The man was identified as 24-year-old James Wallace of Salem, who was arrested and incarcerated at the Denton County Jail with no bond. On Monday, February 12th, at approximately 11:52 in the morning, officers located a male subject who had active warrants for possession of a controlled substance. The subject was identified as 22-year-old Gavin Williams of Salem, who was arrested and incarcerated at the Denton County Jail with a no-bond warrant. On Thursday, February 15th, right around midnight, officers located a male subject who had an active warrant for failure to register as a sex offender. The person was identified as 55-year-old Jens Moeller of Salem and was arrested and incarcerated at the Denton County Jail with a bond of $5,000. Contact the Salem Police Department at 573-729-4242 if you have any information regarding any ongoing investigation. Denton County Assessor Jamie Holmeyer wants to remind everyone your annual assessment forms that list your personal and business property for 2023 are due this Friday, March 1st. Those forms must be in the Denton County Assessor's office by that day or postmarked that day to avoid paying a penalty. You may drop off your assessment list at the assessor's office at the courthouse, and they're open from 8 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon weekdays. There is also a drop box on the front lawn of the courthouse for your convenience if you can't make it by until after hours. You can also mail in your assessment list forms, but make sure you have the postal clerk postmark your envelope. You can also e-file your assessment list form online. Just follow the instructions on the assessment form you received in the mail. If you've lost your assessment list form or never received one, or you are new to the area, additional blank forms are available at the Denton County Assessor's Office in the Denton County Courthouse. The penalty for not getting in your assessment form on time is determined at $10 per every $1,000 of assessed valuation, with a maximum penalty of $100 if you have assessed valuation of $10,000 or more. A quick reminder for those wanting to file their form online, you can only e-file your assessment list form until April 30th. If you have any questions or need assistance with the online form, call Dent County Assessor Jamie Homar at the Dent County Courthouse at 573-729-6010 or stop by during regular business hours at the corner of Highway 19 and 4th Street in downtown Salem. March 1st marks the annual opening of Catch and Keep trout fishing in Missouri at the Stakes Ford Trout Parks, including Montauk State Park, Bennett Springs State Park near Lebanon, Roaring River State Park near Cassville, and Merrimack Spring Park near St. James. The Catch and Keep season at the trout parks runs through October 31st. The daily limit is 4 trout, and the possession limit is 8 for all 4 parks. The Missouri Department of Conservation operates trout hatcheries at all 4 parks and will stock about 20,000 trout among the 4 parks for opening day. MDC will continue to stock the trout parks daily during the Catch and Keep season, totaling more than 800,000 trout annually at the 4 trout parks and about 1.5 million trout annually statewide. Trout anglers will need a daily trout tag to fish in Missouri's trout parks during the Catch and Keep season. The cost of a daily trout tag is $5 for adults and $3 for those 15 years of age and younger. Daily trout tags can only be purchased at each of the 4 trout parks. MDC encourages trout anglers to have the correct amount of cash for daily tags if possible. Missouri residents ages 16 through 64 and non-residents 16 and older also need a fishing permit in addition to the daily trout tag. MDC encourages trout anglers to buy their fishing permits ahead of the time from numerous vendors around the state, online at mdc.mo.gov/buy permits, or through MDC's free mobile apps Mo Hunting and Mo Fishing, available for download through Google Play for Android devices or the App Store for Apple devices. Thousands of anglers from Missouri and beyond flock to Missouri's 4 trout parks each year. While many leave with some trout, they all leave with more than $100 million in spending along the way, which supports thousands of jobs and helps local economies. The Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for this Youth Conservation Corps, the YCC program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is March 29th by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. For more information or if you have questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available at the Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street in Salem. They're open from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. And that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem Campus, contact admission Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Here at Total Wine & More, you'll find what you love and love what you find.
I like this flavored gin, but want something new.
You will love this one.
Wow! You're good.
Find what you love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More. Pickup and delivery available at TotalWine.com. Drink responsibly. B21.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
In search of the perfect cut for your lawn? Join the pursuit by choosing from a full line of Steel mowers. From gas and battery options to zero turns and push mowers, Steel offers a wide range of mowing solutions for homeowners and professionals. Right now, get 0% financing on your purchase with a Steel zero-turn mower. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com/mowers. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
New Year's savings are going on right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. You can save up to 20% on Napa Night Vision LED sealed beams and LED miniature bulbs. Plus, you can save up to 55% on exterior lighting clearance while supplies last. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Tigers basketball team beat the Ava Bears Friday night 65-57 in the final regular season game. Caden Gately led the Tigers with 21 points, followed by Trey Richter with 13 and Landon Richter with 10 more. The Tigers finished the regular season with a 14-12 record and are 4-3 in the SCA Conference. In district play, Salem is seeded 4th and will play the 5th-seeded St. James Tigers at 5:30 Tuesday night at St. James. The game will be heard on KSMO Radio and audio streamed on KSMO Media, including KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook page, and the KSMO YouTube page. The contest will be video streamed on the Misha TV by KSMO Media, but there is a charge to watch the game through Misha.tv. Admission at the game will be $6 for anyone 6 years of age and older. The winner of the game will play Blair Oaks Thursday night at 5:30 at St. James. The Salem JV boys basketball team beat Ava by the score of 49-28 on Friday night, bringing their season record to 21-3. The Salem JV also won the SCA Conference JV schedule with a perfect 7-0 record. Congratulations to all the Salem JV Tigers, as well as Coach Jordan McLaurin and Coach Jared Patterson on the incredible season. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers will play at St. Francis Borgia tonight to face the Lady Knights in the first round of Class 4 District 3 playoffs at 7 o'clock. The Lady Tigers end the game with a 5-20 mark, while the Lady Knights of Borgia are 11-12 on the season. The game will be heard on KSMO Radio and audio streamed on KSMO Media, including KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook page, and the KSMO YouTube page. Admission is $6 for everyone 6 years of age and older. Detroit scored 3 goals in the first 4 minutes and 4 goals in the first period in defeating the St. Louis Blues Saturday 6-1. The Blues will be at Winnipeg Tuesday night. The Missouri Tigers lost their 14th straight, falling to Arkansas Saturday 88-73. Sean East II had 33 points to lead the Tigers, who fall to 8-19 on the year. They'll play Wednesday at Florida. The St. Louis Cardinals beat Houston Sunday 3-0 and are now 2-1 in the spring training play. They will play Miami this afternoon. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports. I'm Bill Pollock. Mizzou's Sean East had 33 points, but the Tigers dropped their 14th straight, losing 88-73 to Arkansas. Sean talks about getting back into the lineup after missing a couple games being injured.
From once I came back from injury, and then just, and inserting me into the offense and trusting me with the ball. And we're just trying to go out and execute the game plan. My teammates are shooting the ball well, so that they either got to choose one, either, stay with them or help. And as we just find open play.
And as far as being last in the SEC with an 0-14 conference record?
We take it day by day. We don't worry about, what's going on the outside or what people are saying. We just got to lock in and focus on the task at hand each and every day, and we're going to get better.
The Tigers are at Florida on Wednesday. The Mizzou women at home tonight against Ole Miss. Just 3 games left on their SEC schedule. They've lost 8 straight. A tough one for the Blues on Saturday. A 6-1 loss at Detroit. They gave up 4 goals in the first period, but Zach Bolduc scored his first NHL goal. It took him just 2 games.
I feel great for sure. Pretty lucky. I didn't wait too long for that first goal, but it was an important game for us, and I think it's a tough loss.
The Blues visit Winnipeg tomorrow. Busy weekend of high school wrestling wrapped up at Mizzou Arena. St. Pius X won the boys' team title in Class 1, Odessa in Class 2, Hannibal Class 3, Liberty in Class 4. On the girls' side, Kearney edged Brookfield 80-79 to win the Class 1 title, and Francis Howell Central nudged out Nixa by a half point to win the championship. Lebanon was third. They were 1 point away from tying for the Class 2 title. With a limited lineup due to injuries and illness, number 7 Mizzou Wrestling lost to number 5 Iowa State 41-3. The Big 12 championships are March 9th and 10th. The MLS season kicked off. Kansas City tied Houston 1-1. St. Louis tied Salt Lake 1-1. City and Houston play tomorrow in the Champions Cup. Spring training baseball, the Cardinals are playing the Marlins, and later today the Royals will take on the Cubs. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Are you having a hard time finding ag podcasts? We can help. The podcast directory at agriamerica.com allows you to search by category and topic so it's quick and easy to find what you're looking for. Ag Chicks, Farm for Profit, Heart of Rural America, the Shark Farmer Podcast, Real Ag Radio, and more are featured on Agri-America. Our extensive directory has something for everyone. Discover a new ag podcast today by visiting agriamerica.com. That's agriamerica.com.
Protecting our kids is second nature. And in the blink of an eye, they're all grown, and protecting them gets a bit harder. But you can start protecting their future now from HPV cancers by getting them the HPV vaccine by the CDC recommended age of 11 or 12. The Missouri Immunization Coalition reminds you to talk to your child's doctor about HPV and how the HPV vaccine is proven, safe, and effective cancer prevention. Protecting our kids is second nature, even when they're all grown up. Start now with the HPV vaccine. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Throughout its long and distinguished history, the FFA organization has provided leadership skills to countless youth in America. These youth, empowered with the skills learned through the FFA program, become valuable assets to their communities. Over the years, rural communities have gone through many changes. However, agricultural and its related enterprises remains a cornerstone of most of these towns. Without the agricultural and leadership skills provided by the FFA organization, there is no doubt that the face of rural America would be much different. At Riverways Federal Credit Union, we are proud to support the Salem FFA program and all it stands for. Thank you, FFA, for all you have done, and here's to an incredible future.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states?
No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. A study finds over 11,000 guns in Missouri were reportedly stolen over a 5-year stretch. Anthony Morbith reports.
It's a new study that was released by the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. They traced stolen weapons from 2017 through 2021 and found that over 11,000 guns were reported stolen in Missouri. The study found that 96% of firearms reported stolen were owned by private citizens. Thefts and burglaries from federally licensed gun stores are reportedly trending down.
And less than 2 weeks removed from the tragic shooting in Kansas City at the Chiefs Super Bowl victory parade, Mayor Quentin Lucas and the entirety of the city are planning for the St. Patrick's Day parade. KMBC reports that officials are paying extra attention to safety and security. Officials that run the Kansas City St. Patrick's Day parade say that security won't just be in front of you, they'll be all around you. Find more news at MissouriNet.com. This is Missouri Net News.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance.